Okay guys, right, I had a bit of a struggle trying to get my camera to work properly. It just, when I pressed record, it was not recording. And the footage was so dark. I just didn't understand because literally all the lights are on in this room and the blinds are open. It's very bright outside. I just couldn't work it out. But I was just fiddling around and things. I took my lens off, put it back on, and turn the camera back on, and now everything is fine and it's recording. It's nice and bright, you can see clearly, I can see clearly, and we're all good to go. But I thought I would just start this video off just by saying that it has been a long time since I have recorded anything. I did do a little post on, you know, like my channel, just explaining that it has been very stressful at the moment for us here. We very sadly lost our Joey, who I have had him since I was 20, and yeah, I'm, you know, close to 29 now. So he was 9 years old, which is, well, technically he was turning 9 like next month, but that's also kind of like a estimate because I don't know for definite when he was born, but I know sometime in the early summer / spring. So yeah, we were dealing with him just battling through some health issues in his last month or so, and just dealing with that anyway. It being very stressful. We were staying up at night to keep an eye on him, to make sure he was getting medicine, make sure he was eating and things like that. And yeah, one day he was actually the best he had been for a whole week, and then the weekend, like the Easter weekend, just one morning he just didn't want to eat anything. And if you hear any noise as well, it is because we are currently bonding Daisy with another bunny. So we were confident to do it, so we have little Remy with us, and I'll tell you what, he's been very just sweet and affectionate with us, and their bonding experience has gone really well so far. We've managed to expand their pen, and we've expanded their pen twice now, and we've not had any issues. Remy's personality is quite similar to Joey's, in the fact that he is quite a confident bunny around people. Anyway, but this package is from Colt Pens, and there is ink in here, and we're going to swatch them. So yeah, but before I get into that, hi, thank you for sticking with me today. Thank you for coming back as well if you are subscribed. Got classic Colt Pens, love hearts, and our little paper clip guy on there. So I have 10 inks here. So currently Colt Pens are doing a 5 for 4 inks. So I ordered 10, I got 2 for free. 3 of them. Well, they're all Cult Pens exclusive inks, and 3 of them are shimmers, and I don't know what like collection they're part of, but they are Murky Bucket, Muddy Puddle and Maple Leaf. So we'll try those, and then the other ones are part of these like, okay, so as I said, I have 10 inks. I have 3 shimmers, which I don't know the name of the collection, but they are Murky Bucket, Muddy Puddle and Maple Leaf. They're all these like autumn, I think it actually, now that I've said that, I think the collection is maybe autumn tones. Those look really nice. And then the others are the like, is it like Wonders of the World or collection, I think. And I saw like, well, all of them looked good. I mean, from the swatches and the artwork, they look like they could be really nice shading inks, and they're all muted colours. The only one that I don't think, like just from the photos, is maybe Taj Mahal. Looks maybe a little bit bright blue for me, but you know, we'll see. So for my ink stuff at the moment, I've just been using a traveler's notebook. I only have like this insert. I do have more inserts on the way for the standard size. I have quite a few passport size ones, but this is new-ish to me. So yeah, I just have this insert, the one that it came with, and I just have my little swatches by ink brand, and this is what I call my ink library. And then I'd like to have another insert which just has like my currently inked for each month. Yeah, for now we'll just do ink library because I'm not gonna ink these up. So I have Diamine at the back because I have the most inks from them, because I have all of these regular ones, these from Inkvent, these from Inkvent. So then we'll do, maybe we can do the shimmers here, and then it's here. Right, I'm just gonna use this pen thing, I think, if I can. Right, hopefully that will work. So just grab pen there. Okay, so I will do my like Wonders of the World ones, and I'm just using my Kakamori brass nib. So these are Diamine. Let me just double check. Is it Wonders of the World or is it something else? Autumn. Yeah, so that is autumn tones. Those. Yeah, Wonders of the World. I mean, just look at that artwork. I mean, can you see, like, or is it too bright? Just look at that. And this is by Claire Scribbles with Pens. I mean, those are the things. Yeah, they look more saturated in the camera lens, I have to say. But yeah, hopefully it will pick up nicely. Right, so first one we're gonna swatch here is Colosseum. So these are all like the 30ml bottles. I feel like these actually go such a long way. Gosh. Forgot a pipette, didn't I? Okay, we're not going to use the sample file then. I'm just going to dip with my brow nib. Oh. It's definitely intriguing. This is a nice brown that I don't have like already. The closest is like Weeping Willow from the Ink Vent, but that has like a greenish pink shading, and this doesn't so much, but nice. Okay, so that's Colosseum. Let's do Christ the Redeemer, which I believe is like a greyish tone. Which is nice because I don't have any greys actually. Oh yeah. Nice bluey grey. The next one I'm going to swatch is the Great Wall of China. I think this is almost like an in-between of these two, so it's going to be like a stonish colour nib there. Yeah, I don't remember it being green, but really nice muted tones. This is the Great Wall of China. It's a nice green though. I don't have a green like that. To be honest, the greens that I have that are on the darker side are very bright and saturated, and they're not. I can't do the saturated inks, I don't think. Or I'm not drawn to them as much, but. So speaking of green, I'm going to do Machu Picchu. I don't know why I'm shaking it. They're all standard inks. But yeah, they definitely looked like there was more shading in the product pictures. So maybe just a little disappointed, but we'll see how things go. This is a nice colour. Yeah, that's a nice green. Again, I feel like it's more muted in person and the camera's picking it up to be quite bright, but so that's the first four. Let me just zoom you out just a tad. Get the full page in. And then we have 3 left. So I will do, I think I'll do Petra next because the other 2 are blue and maybe are a bit darker or brighter. So this is Petra. It's, you know, got the red stone of Petra, which I've never been to, but I would absolutely love to go to. I'm thinking, have I been to any of these places? The only place that I have been to out of all of these is the Colosseum in Rome. The other ones are just a little bit more further afield. Wow. So if you can't tell, I like this one. Yeah, this is like the red sandy stone of the desert. Okay. Cold pens. This collection is like really good for people like me who prefer the muted tones. Really nice. Okay, and then we're going to do, is this Chichen Itza or Chicken Itza? Because I want to say Chichen. And where is it actually? I want to say Mexico, but yeah, Mexico. I am pleasantly surprised by that one. Wow. Oh, wow. I love that. I really, really love that. See, I thought it was gonna be like more blue because of the label, but I'm glad it's like not that bright. It's like a bluey grey. Diamine inks are just, they're really great. Like if you're like, oh, I just need a new ink, there's so many to choose from, so many colours. And these 30ml bottles are great because it's not too much, like it's overwhelming, but it's, you know, it's enough to, it's bigger than a sample, like a lot bigger. So you're gonna get a decent amount of ink there. And then, and as I said, they're so affordable. And they're just reliable wet inks as well. So then this last one, Taj Mahal, as I said, is the one that I'm probably, just going off the pictures, the one I'm drawn to the least, because it didn't seem as muted as the others. You can tell there. So yeah, and it does look dark, so I'm just hoping it's gonna be like a dark blue. Oh god, I got a lot of ink on the handle there. Okay, that's a nice rich blue, so I'll give it that. That is a nice rich, like a navy blue. That went down very wet. So yeah, I don't like, but I don't hate it by all means. It's a nice solid blue. I'm just not really, these, I mean, sorry, you can't actually see. These first 6, all of them, I'm like, really nice, really nice, really nice, really nice, really nice. Would actually want to put all of them in pens right now. I mean, Taj Mahal is like a good solid like navy blue ink, and to be honest, all of my blue inks, like dark blue inks, have shimmer in them, so it's nice to have a shimmer free one to put in finer nibs. So that's good. So while that's drying down, I'll just write the title on this other page. So we have Diamine Autumn Tones. Oops. And I've wanted these autumn tones for a while. They're more expensive, I'm guessing because they're shimmers. So these Wonders of the World on Cult pens are £3 a bottle, and a normal 30ml bottle of Diamine ink is £2.80. So very reasonable, and especially when you have the 5 for 4 offer on, I mean, really decent. These 3 all cost £6 each. I mean, you can see there the tones that we've got. So I'm gonna start, let's just start an order. Murky Bucket. Give it a good shake, and I'll see you back in. Someone give a minute. Sometimes the shimmers take a while to show up, don't they, when it dries. So Cult Pens exclusive. Murky Bucket. The next one that we have is Muddy Puddle, which is definitely more greeny brown. Grey is a lot lighter, isn't it? Cult Pens exclusive. Muddy Puddle. That's going down really nicely, and you can kind of see the shimmer coming through. And Murky Bucket. Really nice, actually. Oh my gosh, I mean, just zoom you out, look at this. Just a pool of grey and then glitter in the middle. Shimmer. Sorry, my camera cuts out at 30 minutes filming, and then I don't know why. The 30 minutes footage, it just stops where I was, but I was just swatching the last one, which is Maple Leaf. It is really lovely reddish brown, like on its own. It's really nice, but the shimmer that's in there is just gorgeous as well. And then the Muddy Puddle is really nice. I'm really liking that one. Greyish brown with shimmer. And Murky Bucket there as well at the top. Really liking those. And then I'll just show, like, I guess these Wonders of the World again, just now that they have dried down. So we've got Colosseum at the top there. It's a really nice, like, sandish tan colour. We've got Christ the Redeemer, which is a really lovely grey. The Great Wall of China, yeah, really lovely green. Machu Picchu, again, another gorgeous green. And as I said, I love that these are all muted. And there's Petra, the reddish sand colour. And then Chichen Itza, this blue. I really like this blue, because what I find with Celadon Cat, like, I really like Celadon Cat, but I just find it's a little bit on the turquoise-ish side, and I want something a bit more blue, and this is like perfect. This is perfect. And then Taj Mahal down here, which, is it dry? Yeah, it's dry. It's just a very rich blue that it almost looks, it doesn't have a sheen to it, but I was like, is this still wet? Just because there is like no shading, because it's just so rich. And then we have our autumn tones over here. So there's Murky Bucket, if you can see that shimmer coming through, and then Muddy Puddle. Ooh, Muddy Puddle down here. That's one of my favourites. And then Maple Leaf, which, I mean, it's just absolutely stunning. I can't wait to put that in a pen come like November. Just stunning. So there we have it. Those are our Diamine Cult Pens exclusives with a swatch on my tablecloth. yeah, but if you have any other recommendations for inks that are in this more muted colour palette, I mean, obviously these are stunning. These are stunning. I can't wait for the Birmingham pen ones to get here and to swatch those. But yeah, I'm looking forward actually to putting one of these inks at least in a pen for the next month. Yeah, please give me any other recommendations. Let me close this off. I'll need to put this tablecloth in the washing machine. I hope it's not stained the wood underneath, because I'll need to sand it down. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you again next time for some more ink swatches as well. Bye guys.